Hey everyone, in this video we're going to continue our car testing. All right, so in the last video I talked about formatting fun. I mentioned going to understanding formulas at the end of the video, but then I forgot that no, we had a few more things to do first. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to skip to the Newton's Law tab. Click into it. Now in the Newton's Law tab, the first thing is we should put our name up on top because that will carry over through our sheets. We should also put our hour in here. At the same time, please don't click anywhere else or delete anything by accident that belongs in this sheet. Where we want to be changing, the cells that we should be changing are the weight in grams. We're going to end up changing to our car weight in grams. My last quarter, I had a 76.1 gram car. When I click off of that, sometimes I can't remember if I have enough, decimal spaces past the decimal, but I guess it is okay for one in this cell. Because it's showing up every once in a while. If they don't show up, we got to add more spaces by using the arrow to the right up here. At the same time, I had another car. This one I'm going to change the name though, because this was actually, I'm going to use Griffin's. All right, in Griffin's car, it was a 93.4 gram car. All right, my next friend that I had over here, once again, we should be changing our friends' names, is Natalie. And Natalie's car weight was 137.2. Emma becomes Jamie. And that car is 180.2 grams. And then lastly, James is actually James. And this car is 117.6. Oh, sorry, I put it the wrong way. James should be up there. Mistyped. And that was 117.6. Now, we're going to get these cars weighed in class. I will give you your weight, and then you will share at your tables or with people in the room to find out their weights. As you can see, as we're entering in this data right here, the cell below is changing to how fast our car will run over 15 meters. Because in our car down here, a racetrack down here at RMS, it runs 15 meters from the start to the end. And it tells us that's going to be running in seconds, right around 1.1 or 1.019 for the lighter cars. The heavier car I have in my data here is 1.568 seconds. All right, so those are the things we want to change in our Newton's Law. We'll do the rest of this when we're doing our understanding formulas. So leave the rest of those pieces blank. Once we've entered or changed the names and entered our weight in grams, we're ready to go to the roll testing. Now our roll testing people should transfer over. As you can see that the hour should also transfer over. It's weird that this changed the 2 though. Oh, no, actually, what was it, 2 last time also? But yeah. It moved over, just on a different side. At the same time, the two things that we're changing here are how far did it roll down the end of the track or off the end of the track, and then how far did it roll off center. So we have a little ramp that has a little elevation change that will let it roll down, and then we'll pay attention at the end how far it went to the back of the car, and then how far the car went left or right off the center. For me, I have the data right now. It is 52 point, this is going to be in inches, 52.5 inches. Going on to the next piece, my car rolled off by 1.5 inches. That's off center. Into the next cell, Griffin's car went 56.75 inches, off center by 2.5 inches. Natalie had her car go 63.5 down the track and to off center by 8.25. Jamie had a car roll 55 inches and then it was off center by 9.5. Usually when they pull a little bit more left or right, it's because they were not made symmetrical or they didn't do a great job drilling the holes. And James had a car roll 44.75 inches down the track, and it went off track 3 inches. Now, once again, every once in a while, you might click into these cells and you're noticing that the number you had wasn't all there. You can make those decimal places go more or less. All right, if you want them to be a little tighter, you can take a few of those out of there. If you wanted to be kind of a less digits showing up. At the same time, that's all we need to do for this portion of the video, is just make sure that we entered in the data that you found out from doing the roll testing, and then talk to your friends and got their data and entered into this document. Now, with that being said, this is all that's in this video. Please tune in to the next video to find out how to figure out your aerodynamics. Thank you all very much. Have a good day.